Well, this is hilarious. Hi there. The countdown was supposed to be playing, so we'll go play the countdown. Hold on.
Hats off to chat for the hearts that sustain us. Bringing the love where the waves crash and scatter. Words form a bond and they endlessly chain us. Kindness that matters. Voices arise and the flow never falter. Building a space where the ties last forever. Chat is the place where respect doesn't alter, holding us clever. Grateful are we for the sparks that ignite us. Chat lifts us up, every voice brings its power. Threads of goodwill through the storms that unite us. Hope we devour. Here in this space, every heart finds its meaning. Words weave a net where the world feels much kinder. Chat is the pulse, every moment redeeming, binding reminder. Grateful are we for the sparks that ignite us. Chat lifts us up, every voice brings its power. Threads of goodwill through the storms that unite us. Hope we devour.
Hi, guys. Oh, my goodness gracious. All is fine, Jan. Thank you for checking. I was texting an professor of mine, past professor of mine, who lives overseas now. And I was chatting with him and finishing up the chat while I went live, knowing that the countdown would play. But all of a sudden, I realized, hi, Brian, that I was live and the intro wasn't playing. So, like, that whole minute, I was texting with a friend and not even recognizing that I was live on camera. So that's my dorkiness for today. Y'all can't win for losing, but I did touch base with my friend. So that was fun. He is doing well. He is in Spain currently and is going to travel to Eastern Europe over the summer. Dorkness happens. It sure does, Brian. It sure does. How is everybody? Lupita, I haven't said hi to you. Haven't said hi to Cricket either. Are you still here, Lupita? Tell me you're still here because you won first in award. I know you did. Nebulous. This new so-called air fryer oven is turning me into a Gordon Ramsay culinary Jedi Knight of sorts. Only drawback is that the first time in use it stinks the place out. It smells like a Tesla. Oh my goodness, Nebulous. I have heard that those air fryers are the bomb. Tell me. Did you enjoy dinner, Brian? It's so nice to touch base with friends. I had uh my child number 4 had a competition last night, yesterday, all day yesterday actually. And all day yesterday had a competition and my friend um wanted to see child number 4 compete. She showed up in the nick of time. She just made it for child number 4's competition, but I got to see her, then she gave me a ride home. We stopped and did some shopping because she was getting ready for Eid. Eid is today. Eid Mubarak to everyone. Please spread it around. You love your air fryer, Brian? I just don't know if I can justify another countertop appliance. We've got a mixer, a stand mixer, a toaster, a coffee maker, a coffee grinder. Hey, Fuzz. You're driving tonight, Lori? Do you know what I don't have? Maybe I do. Let me check and see if I do. I do have. I almost didn't have. Bud, bud, bud. Exactly, Fuzzy. I almost didn't have any bud. How are you doing, Lori? It is good to see you. Boy, you guys, with my hair down, you sure see all the gray. Look at all of that. There's so much. It's really, really getting gray. Well, if you're back, okay. That's good, because I was just going to say. I need to pull up the first in prizes. These are lovely, Cricket. Okay, here we go, Lupita. Are you ready? Let me find you guys. You're cooking a ribeye steak. Like cows are becoming extinct. The instructions are like an old telephone directory book, but it's not too bad once one get used to it. Okay. I have heard they're amazing. I have just avoided doing the deed. Lori, Cricket loves it when you play his music. Brian does give great song experiences daily. Very excellent. Lupita, here is your first in award. And I made fudge today, Lupita, so I will try. I can't promise, but I will try. No, it counts. You were first in and you came back. I was just about to say, if Lupita isn't here, I got to go check in, see who was second in. But you were still here when I said it, so it counts, Lupita. Unless you want to pass it off to Jersey Jan. It's a beautiful woodcut. Isn't it lovely? Cricket always does the best job. I love it with all the white cats. I love it with all the white cats. So is there anything in particular that the congregation assembled would like to discuss this evening? It has been a week, hasn't it? Yep, send an email to Cricket. And Cricket will really. Is it better than a toaster oven, Nebulous? Pass it on, Jersey Jan. Jersey Jan, you are it. You are it, Jersey Jan. You get this beautiful artwork from Mr. Cricket. Just send Cricket an email, Jan. Paulo, hola, ¿cómo está? It's very good to see you, dear. It's very good to see you. Since you left, okay, Lupita. That's very sweet of you. You haven't seen that many cool white cats since the Newport Jazz Festival? There you go, Adam. How are you doing tonight? You're welcome, Jan. I'm so glad you like it. Just send Cricket an email. He'll shoot it right off to you. So I'm trying to think. This week, I am nervous. Tomorrow, I have a lot going on. Thank you. Thank you, Paolo. Obrigado. Thank you. You're so sweet. Muy linda. Such a nice thing to say. So tomorrow I have to tutor in the morning, and then the treatments, the depression treatments that I quit when our insurance changed, the new insurance now will cover. And so I'm restarting my Spravato treatments tomorrow. So that's exciting. And then I've got my annual checkup with my doctor. And then Tuesday morning, I've got class. Tuesday morning, classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 till 11. So my weeks just got crazy insane. I haven't heard back from the job people, so I don't know if I got the job. I'm hoping that because it's Eid and they are a predominantly Muslim organization, that is why they didn't call me this week, but it may be that they just decided on somebody else. And that'll be, will you grab that water and bring it? Thank you. Where it goes. Where it goes. Doing chores while I'm taking care of you guys, or actually asking child number 4 with help with chores. So it'll be good to restart the treatments, but I have to go twice a week for 4 weeks for 2 hours. So 4 hours a week, probably 5 hours a week, 6 hours almost when you consider travel time and all of that. and then my annual checkup. Fingers crossed about the job. I always go on interviews and then forget about them. That way I don't feel bad if they don't call back. Yeah, Jan, I've got some other irons in the fire, but I had an interview Thursday, and the girl who did the interview, young woman who did the interview, spent most of the interview apologizing and telling me that she had been doing interviews all week and that's why she was so out of it, which doesn't seem like good. That doesn't seem, that seems like a warning sign. Hey, Holly, thank you for the room raid. How is Sunrise doing, sweetie? It is good to see everybody. What is new in Sunrise Dawnland? Hey, Eric. How are you doing, honey? Hi, Sharon. It's good to see all y'all. We were just talking about my schedule and how it's going to get a little crazy for the next 4 weeks. Because I've got classes Tuesdays and Thursdays that I have to be in. Like this quarter was really nice because I didn't have to be at any classes. Hi, Sunrise Dawn. How are you doing, sweetheart? What a way to announce yourself, dear. Really effective. We all know you're here now, which is lovely. We want you here. Please don't. I'm just babbling. I'm being a serious dork today. You're all right? You just got done modding for Miss Sunrise Dawn? Well, good for you, Eric. At least I'll keep busy. That is for sure, Sharon. That is for sure. I am doing okay. I am a little bit mourning the end of spring break. This quarter has been nice and relaxing, and it's about to get a little intense because I'm adding 6 12 hours. I'm adding 12 hours to my regular schedule. I've got to fit that 6 hours in someplace. And this class appears to be a lot of reading. So I am a little worried about how much reading it will be. Also, the lift in my car. Papa asked you to elope and then dumped you? Well, that sounds about right, Holly. Eric means he just got done timing out and harassing Papa Smurf. Eric, do you have fun harassing Papa Smurf? So there is a lot going on. I don't like 9 a.m. classes. Papa asked Holly to elope, realized he'd get you as a mother-in-law, and dumped her. That's hilarious, Sunrise Dawn. You don't think you've been timed out yet? We could arrange it, Cricket, if you'd like. We could time you out. There, you get a 10-second timeout, Cricket, just for you. We don't know exactly what's wrong with the lift in my car. It doesn't work. And I'm gonna have to drive down to Salem to get it diagnosed. Um, you were timed out in here, Adam? I heard I almost never time anybody out. I mean, like, I think that's the first time I've timed anybody out on this channel. You have to go take care of Jasmine. She's sleepy and fussy. Holly, go take care of that baby, honey. That is important work. That is important work. Take care, sweetheart. Take care of that baby girl. So the lift won't go in and out of the car. We are right on the cusp of it being not in here. Okay, good, Adam. It's like, I don't remember timing anybody out in here. I don't ever time anybody out. Hubby needs some attention. Okay, Sunrise Dawn. I know how that's like after you finish a live. It's time to get it done. Time to get it done. Oh, Sunrise Dawn, before you leave. Sharon, I got the fudge made today. So there will be fudge in the mail tomorrow or Tuesday. Pretty soon. There will be fudge in the mail for all of the people who won the fudge. And I'm pretty sure that includes Sharon. Happy Mommy's Day from the UK. Is it Mother's Day in the UK, Nebulous? Thank you for that, sweetheart. Thank you for that. So the lift won't work. We are on the cusp of it maybe being too old for it to even get parts. You're welcome, Sharon. It was kind of fun to make. It's right on the cusp of being too old to get parts. So keep your fingers crossed that I won't need a whole lift replacement. For right now, the wheelchair is disassemblable. It breaks down into 3 pieces, 4 if you take out the battery. Breaks down into 3 pieces, and Eric, you can't just say to anyone, you've got to pick to who. Eric, I think your parents made a wise decision. You shouldn't be giving your address out. I agree with them. Very wise. It is good advice to follow. So we are hoping that they will be able to fix the lift so I won't have to, what I'm going to have to do for classes and everything else is assemble and disassemble the chair. And it's a pain. I mean, it's not that hard. It's just, it's not that easy either. I mean, it's really easy. It's just a pain in the tush. I'm worried I'm going to injure my back. You were in somebody's chat in the test center days and said that didn't believe someone claiming to have left Scientology. At that point, your words became translucent gossamer. That's funny, Adam. You didn't believe someone claiming to have left Scientology. Well, it's important. You give Lori your win for fudge? Okay. Lori, you get the fudge that Eric can't have if you want it. Janet. Yeah, pain in the ass. Lori, we got a special donation from an anonymous donor to cover shipping costs, Lori. So I can ship it to Canada, honey. Hi, Ham It Up. How are you, honey? I saw you were live earlier. I've been trying to study all day because I've got to work Tuesday after work. After class, I work Tuesday and I work Wednesday. So I have to have all my readings done for Tuesday and Thursday over the weekend. And there is so much reading. It's like 6 chapters I have to read for Tuesday and Thursday. Just email me your address, Lori. So I am tomorrow night. I know what I'm going to be doing, and it's not going to be hanging out watching TV. It is going to be crazy trying to get the rest of this reading done. I've got 3 chapters down, but I'm going to need to get the rest of them down tonight and tomorrow. So that is the focus. 3 chapters, 3 chapters for each class day. So 6 chapters a weekend. Six chapters per weekend. That's going to be a lot of reading. Luckily, I'll have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, my 2-time-a-week treatments, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. But this is my last quarter. So I can figure out how to add these 12 hours in. I'm really worried if they offer me this job, it is a tough schedule. If they offer me this job, it'll mean an increase in my hours, which will of another 8 hours. So that would be a total of 20 hours a week additional if they offer me this job. We will see. I think I will do okay. I got the address, Lori. Thank you for sending it. Susan, sweetheart, I have missed you. How is the job going? How are you doing? Please tell me everything is well. How are the grandbabies? I know you have been so busy. So busy. Oh my God, Janet. Oh my God. It is the worst thing ever when you don't have all messages. I have gone through whole lives and realized I was at top chat only. I wish that there was a way to get rid of frickin' top chat. Yeah, I got it, Lori. I got it. I go through whole chats and don't realize I have top chat on. It's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. Top chat is the devil. Indeed, Adam. Indeed. So fudge will be sent out tomorrow. I think next time we play for prizes, we're going to play for rocks. I made some galaxy rocks. What do you guys think of the galaxy rocks? I like that one. That one looks pretty cool. I made some galaxy. Going for your test? What test, Susan? You need to acknowledge your gratitude to Lori for going to the mat supporting my channel. Cricket has the most amazing channel. It's really lovely. It's really lovely and it's just a pleasure to support you, Cricket. Oh, thank you. I think I did pretty well. Um we were watching movies. It looks like a yo-yo. Which one? The blue one or the purple one? Which one looks like a yo-yo? They really do shimmer, don't they? A cosmic yo-yo. There you go. So we were watching family movies. We were watching Moana 2. Test on your heart to see why you're having issues. Oh, Susan. I will keep you in my prayers, dear. I will keep you in my prayers. Please let us know how that comes out. I've got my weekly or my annual checkup tomorrow, so that'll tell me how things are going. Oh, so we were watching the movie and it was like 4:00, 2 hours before showtime. So I decided to put my makeup on in the dark. So I did this, y'all, sitting in front of the TV with a hand mirror in the dark. I think I did pretty well. I think I did pretty well. I'm really glad you're getting the testing done. That's very reassuring. Let's all give some ones for Susan. Ones in the chat for Susan. We want to make sure that we want to give all of the good vibes and prayers and Hail Marys and lit candles. Thank you, guys. I was impressed with myself. Of course, I finished up in the light. I mean, I did have to adjust some things. My eyebrows were not quite even. I don't think they're still quite even. Yes, one's in the chat for Susan. We want to find out what's going on with her heart. Yeah. Prayers, well wishes, lit candles, Hail Marys, whatever it is that you do, please do some of that. Dua, whatever it is you do. Sorry, I heard something out of the corner of my ear. The cats eating their dry food can sound like a little creature rustling. So it always sounds like it might be a mouse or something out of the corner of my ear. Good. Thanks everyone for Susan. Thanks everyone for the ones for Susan. Indeed, good vibes to Susan. So I did my blood work. I got my blood work back before my annual appointment tomorrow, and everything looks good. So my hair is down. I was wondering how long it would take somebody to notice. My hair is indeed down. I know that doesn't happen very often. I've been wearing it down more. I've been wearing it in a side braid. You gonna go watch a movie with hubby? Okay, Sharon. I've got your address. I'll get that fudge out to you soon. Tracy, I didn't see you come in. Welcome, honey. Welcome. So I've been wearing it down in a braid, and it just felt like wearing it down tonight. I don't do that very often, although I know it's going to probably start bugging me because it gets in my way. It gets in my way. Hey, Bernie, how are you? Thank you, Susan. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, here's my hair, guys. We'll show it off. Oh, Jan, you should be. I'm so glad you subbed to Cricket. Cricket, have you turned your memberships on yet? Let's drop Cricket's thread. We got to drop Cricket's channel in here again. For any of you all who aren't subscribed to Cricket, please make sure and check out his channel and subscribe, because Cricket is literally the best. Oh, Fuzzy, you're so sweet. You're so sweet, Fuzz. I am continuing to drop weight, guys. I pulled clothes out. I had to go. I was getting dressed yesterday to go to child number 4's competition and pulled out this shirt that I love. Haven't been able to bring myself to getting rid of it. And I put it on and it fit. It's so much fun when you get the small things, the 2 small things in your closet, and you pull them out and they fit. Oh, Cricket. Please get them started. The paperwork is actually really, really easy. The paperwork is almost non-existent. I found it pretty easy. So please go do it. We want you to go do it. I keep going over and checking to see if they're on and finding them not on. So I was worried that I was missing it somehow. Tomorrow we'll really know how much weight I've lost, because I will get on the scale at the doctor's office, and that'll give me That'll give me a better idea. Lupita, you're going to have to stand in line. We're all after it. We are all after it. I am feeling pretty good. The weight I've lost. Well, thank you for the sub, Tracy. I appreciate it. The weight I've lost is definitely making a difference. I am feeling it's almost 40 pounds, so it's pretty significant. And I'm really lucky I didn't have to work very hard at all for that 50 pounds to come off. So I'm wondering if I apply myself, might I get another 50 pounds to come off? If I did that, I would be really close to an ideal weight. I would just be overweight and not obese. I look 10 years younger? Really, Susan? With my hair down, I look younger? Probably. People think I'm like 35, so I do try to do the things that make me look at least a little bit older. Have the reading glasses that I need close by. Right now, they're not close. What happens is I get them, I distribute them in all the places I need them, and then I put them on, and when I'm done using them, Tracy, look at you. That is so kind. I really appreciate it. Look at all those people who received. Adam got a membership. Jan got a membership. Minnie got a membership. I look like I'm in my 20s again. Yeah, Eric. So many memberships. It lights everything up like green. Thank you so much for that gift, Tracy. I really appreciate it. I have to laugh, you guys, at all the people going on about the grifting and how much money everybody's making from the grifting. Yes, thank you, Tracy. It's really appreciated. So I don't usually talk about it, but those little bits make a huge difference. Because, we're talking about less than $50 a month here, guys. Video is lucky to make $2. So I know the thing to do is to stream every day. That is what people do to get their numbers up, is they stream every day. And to be fair, no, I'm not a millionaire. Yes, if I didn't get my Social Security check, I would be on the phone. If my Social Security check didn't show up, I would be on the phone checking about it. And I am really, really angry that anybody would suggest, after having my grandmother and my mother live month to month on their Social Security checks, that anybody would suggest that they would be fraudsters if they called right away if they missed it is just really disconcerting to me. My mother and my mother needs her Social Security check. My grandmother needed her Social Security check. Those weren't things that they just, didn't notice if they went a month without it. So, yeah, no, I'm not a millionaire. My husband is. I wouldn't say we're poor. I'm not complaining. But I'm definitely not breaking it in on YouTube. You see people working their butt off, not making a whole bunch of money. Reminds me of video sharecropping. Yes. Yes, Cricket. It is a bit like sharecropping. It is a fun hobby, though. If I look at it as a hobby, then that's fine. It's a hobby that mostly pays its own way. I've mostly broken even. I make enough money to pay for my hobby. That is good enough for me. I know there's 300-year-old people still drawing those checks. They're the ones who are going to call first, the 300-year-old people. Uh, exactly, Susan. Exactly. Inferring that if somebody doesn't get their Social Security check and they call and ask about it, that they're the fraudster is just it's not okay to say to elderly people, my clients are on Social Security. Do you know what happens to my job and my clients if they don't get their Social Security? Oh my goodness gracious. I'll have clients who can't pay their rent and will be out on the street. It will be an unbelievable crisis. You'll have I can't imagine that happening. I'm terrified that there's so much stress on the computer systems with all of the personnel cuts that they're not going to be able to continue to hold that system together with chicken wire and duct tape, and the payments will just stop processing. That is my concern. It's a very real concern. I'm not sure what they think they're doing. The 2,000-year-old man was still getting checks. Carl Reiner was sent to investigate. There you go, Adam. 2,000-year-old man was still getting checks. It's only the fraudsters who would call to check. What a load of bull caca. We're going to have system failure. I'm expecting it, Adam. Your clients are worried about losing all their benefits. It's adding to their anxiety and mental health issues. Exactly, Cricket. Wonder if it's those 300-year-old families still taking that money and it fell through the cracks that those people have passed away. There's actually not 300-year-olds getting Social Security. It's not actually happening. It has to do with the way they put a null date into the system. It's computerese, but there are not 300-year-old people getting Social Security checks, nor are their families getting Social Security checks. I tell you what, Social Security, when somebody dies, they snatch that money back to the freaking day. So fast. The minute they get the death certificate, they snatch that money back. I know exactly how it works. I've seen it works. There is nobody getting Social Security still who's dead. That's like, I mean, maybe that happens occasionally, but like, that is not rampant fraud. Your son's Medicaid was reduced by 20%, Tracy? Oh my God. What does that mean for his coverage? It is ridiculous to mess with Social Security, Janet. It's terrifying. It's terrifying. The lower his approval rating goes, the better we'll be in the long run. I know. And your son needs that money for the programs to be a successful, functioning adult. Yes, Tracy. Exactly that. Exactly that. Okay, guys, I got to do something about this. It's starting to make me a little bit nuts. Nope, that's too much. Tesla needs to go to 113 and Orange's approval needs to. There we go. Maybe that'll help. The point is that Social Security fraud is being used as propaganda. Yes, Cricket. Next year, he may not even be able to be in his Life Steps program. Oh my goodness, Tracy. How old's your son, dear? Pro tip, if you put your loved one in the freezer and don't tell anyone they died, they will keep getting checks, though. And you'll go to jail because it's fraud. And somebody died without notification is going to lead to a murder investigation. I think it's generally unwise. Ah, this is why I don't wear my hair down, y'all. Makes me nuts. I can't keep my fingers out of it. He will be 20 this July. Oh my goodness, Tracy. Do you mind me asking what state you're in? What actually happened in Sun City in Florida? It's like the villages without the STDs. They put their loved one in the freezer and didn't tell anybody? Your self-storage. Unbelievable. But if it's a spouse, I can sort of understand it because when your spouse dies, oh, Tracy, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. In Oregon, because it's a blue state, we're a little insulated from things. Anyhow, so when your spouse dies, your Social Security payment gets cut, you know, by however much. It becomes one Social Security check, not two. And so it gets cut by the amount of the spouse dying, or if you're taking the survivor benefit, it gets cut by the amount you had. So even if your spouse was bringing in $1,200 a month in Social Security and you were only bringing home $600 a month in Social Security, your income is still going to go down by $600. And that's a huge amount for some people. It's not it's it's really harmful. It's really harmful. So I can understand why people would go to those lengths because they get desperate. They get desperate. Scientology relies on Medicaid and Medi-Cal for Sea Org members, so now they'll receive even less health care. Oh, fudge, Adam. You are so right. You are so right. There's an old 80s hip hop song, What People Do for Money. I don't remember that one, Lori, but I believe you. I believe you. I am very nervous about the Social Security situation with April 1st coming here. Violently quickly on Tuesday. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, what else do people want to talk about? I met a woman who was finishing her eye disease doctor rotation in the Villages. She treated an old man with genital warts on his eyeball. What? How does that happen, Fuzzy? Oh my goodness. Lori, thank you so much. I wonder who Plant is. I've never seen Plant here before. But welcome, Plant. Make sure and thank Lori for your membership. The Villages is like its own. What's December 5th? Is that the anniversary of her death? Name's not coming to me. Is that the anniversary, December 5th, Jan? Never heard of Plant. Yeah, I've never heard of Plant, Lori. Is Social Security in the US like OAS, Old Age Security in Canada? It's sort of like that, Janet. You get it at 65, or you can put it off and take it later, or take it earlier, and there's all kinds of calculations that go into what when to do that. But also Social Security covers children, pays benefits to children who have lost a parent under the age of 18. Social Security pays benefits to disabled people and developmentally disabled people and mentally ill people. Yeah, Lisa McPherson, exactly, Susan. Thank you. That guy with words just wanted to look. Oh, Adam, that's so bad. So bad. She needed that party on the boat. She needed that party on the boat. Cricket, that's just, I do not want to know. Genital warts in his eye. Lisa McPherson's death anniversary. Exactly. Your uncle was kicked out of the Villages? What do you have to do to get kicked out of the Villages? Exactly, Fuzzy. What do you have to do to get kicked out of the Villages? Amazing. Frotty! Hi, sweetie. How are you doing? It is good to see you. Welcome in. How is everybody doing this evening? I spent the day trying to study, then I made fudge. Fuzzy started. I know, I know, but oh my goodness gracious, he just wanted to look. Oh my God. 7 years of crazy stories from me working as a CNA in a nursing home. I bet, Tracy. I bet. The crazy stories just keep adding up. I am doing okay, Fraud. I am a little concerned about my upcoming schedule for the next 4 weeks. Classes start up. I'm resuming my depression treatments. Your uncle is a hothead. Okay. Got kicked out of the villages. Well, that's a story we'd love to hear. You guys are going to race to the bottom, Fuzz. You and Adam in a race to the bottom. First Minnesota goodbye, y'all. Time flies. Time flies. You like Fraud? Yeah, I don't wear my hair down very often. I was waiting to see how long it would take to for people to notice. Took a little while for people to notice. I have not seen the Villages documentary. Send me the link, Fuzzy. Text it to me. Fuzzy, I just hope I still get my dino nuggets. My goodness. I'll be so busy the next 4 weeks will fly by. It's gonna be crazy, y'all. It's definitely gonna be crazy. You once saw a nurse doing a bandage on a woman's toe who had diabetes and her toes started to die and her toe felt wow. Wow, Tracy. That would be a difficult thing to observe. I'm with Jersey Jan here. That must have been awful. Not fireworks. Not fireworks. It sounds awful. Must have been awful for that poor woman. Oh my God. My grandmother got pressure sores. So we had to really take care of her for pressure sores. Um, she didn't have diabetes so bad that her feet were a big concern. The recipe for getting kicked out of the villages is complaining to everyone in sight, including the government and the press. Oh, that would make everybody crabby, Cricket. That would make everybody crabby. And yes, it had to have been awful for everyone. Mostly privileged complaints. So, my friend yesterday told me the story about being she was just recently in Kenya and had to be in the American embassy in Kenya for an appointment. Yeah, bed sores can form really fast, Tracy. They can. Luckily, we caught them. Hello, Florida penny saver. Thankfully, we caught them. So she said, there was a woman in the embassy who was screaming at the top of her lungs because she was an American citizen and these black guards were standing in the way and getting in the way of her appointment. Uncle knows people, although mostly they would not take the bait. Ah. Yeah, we caught him really quick. This Karen screamed and screamed and screamed about being a citizen and how she should get service right now. Not, of course, with any consideration to the fact that there might be other people in the room who were American citizens also, even if they didn't have the same complexion as her. It was pretty insane, apparently. Pretty insane. You're having a beautiful sunset? That's nice, Lori. We are so cloudy. There is going to be no sunset. It's getting to be spring. I'll have to do some it's getting to be spring. I will have to do some lives from outside here pretty soon. See if we can do some nice lives in the yard. And you guys can get the animal noises and the chickens, all the background noises that we get in the yard. Maybe even you'll hear that music that I keep telling you that our neighbors play so loud that it pounds through my body. They are not playing the music right now, thankfully. But boy, they just go to town. They've got it so loud. What I need to do once it gets a little warmer is one afternoon when the music goes on, you have an Uncle Karen. The wait staff in the fancy restaurant wasn't interested enough. Zambia had a white president for a year. Interesting. Why only a year, Adam? That seems to be a short presidential term. Can they do snap elections in Zambia? She said this woman was such a Karen. Complaining about the black guards. And that she was an American citizen. Of course, unlike anybody else in the building, right? Nobody else in the building could have been an American citizen. Like my friend. You went to school with a kid who moved away to Zambia in the 70s. Interesting, Cricket. Why did they move to? He was acting president. Okay. Why did they leave to Zambia, of all places? (2014 to 2015), Cricket. Yeah, 2014 to 2015. Sorry, my lips start to bug me. What I should do is fix my lipstick. Hold on. We'll do that. And also, I need to grab the pen that just fell on the floor. So hold on a moment. And now maybe you guys would like an Orion visit, huh? Oh, that makes sense, Cricket. Orion! Orion! Come on! Orion! Orion! He's not coming for some strange reason. Let me go check on him, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now I just need to get another treat. What is your deal, Bubba? Huh? Come here. Come here. He wrote a book called No Impact Man. He was one of the popular kids who was nice to everyone. Interesting. No Impact Man. I'll be right back. Here he is, y'all. Look at this. No, not my face. Now you've got my hair all in your nose. There you go. Licks and licks. I know. He taught you how to make an origami balloon. He sounds like a lovely young man. Not so young anymore, huh, Cricket? What was No Impact Man about? He's doing so well, you guys. Yeah. No, you don't need to lick my face. You need to say, oh, now you're disappearing. You need to say hi to everybody. The book became a movie and he got a divorce. Oh my goodness. That sounds like an interesting series of events. Yes, puppy. Momentarily, puppy. He likes to lick my face. He likes to lick my face all the time. He's very handsome. Well, let's Well, there's no way to make his picture big. Oh, there it is. Oh, he's not bad looking, Cricket. He's not bad looking. Not a bad looking guy. Is that right? Well, I do let him lick my face, Lori, just not when I have makeup on, because I don't want him ingesting all the makeup. Can't see him well? There you go. There's the link to the book that Cricket's classmate wrote. You're nosy and need to see? Yeah, I figured we'd all be nosy and need to see. Okay, Lori. You go look. You go look. We'll scratch our Orion, what are you doing? Come here. Oh, I was gonna fix my lipstick, guys. Hold up. Come here, puppy. Come here, puppy. Okay, now he gets to stay with me. I do let him lick my face, Lori, just not. Colin Bevan, class of 81. They moved back from Zambia. Nice. That's an old picture. Just Google his name for pictures. Susan, honey, you go to sleep. You sleep well. Let me know how your test went, okay? The Earl is just as. You guys are like on it. You guys are like on it. Okay, here's another picture. Here's a newer picture. We'll show it off. You are often the smartest, wisest, most creative, capable person in the room. So who can you turn to when you hit a work or life situation you don't know how to deal with? He's got his doctorate. Interesting. I'm looking for what his doctorate is in. Cricket, do you know what his doctorate is in? Doesn't say what his doctorate is in. The picture on his website looks better. Yes, it does. Hey, Justin, congratulations on your sub count. That is excellent. How are your lives coming, honey? You have 97 videos? That's excellent, my dear. You just keep working at it. Yeah, is he single? Give him my number. Well, he got a divorce. So, Cricket, is he single? Because we got people on the list. On the list. Several blind dates. Yes, congrats, Justin. Jan says congrats. Your videos are doing good. That's excellent, Justin. I'm glad to hear it. I'm really glad to hear it. We were just talking about how doing YouTube can feel a little bit like sharecropping. A lot of work for not much return. He wrote a book about fingerprinting and another about World War II. Interesting. He wrote a book about fingerprinting and a book about D-Day. Well, I'll have to check them out. Department of Electrical Engineering. No, I don't do panels, Justin. Thank you for remembering, honey. He wrote a Department of Electrical Engineering. Yes, Frotty, thank you. So he's got his doctorate in electrical engineering. Interesting. Interesting. And he became an author? That's an unusual career path from a doctorate in electrical engineering to executive coach and author. Fuzzy, and you will pass on the blind dates? Well, we've got at least a couple. We're not sure what his orientation is. I mean, we can make assumptions, but you know what assumptions do. You were watching a Buffy thing. I should just start texting you. There's some connection to England, which makes sense. Okay, Cricket. You're here now, brain fog. That's all that matters. You arrived just in time to miss all the talk we were saying about you. We weren't talking about you at all. It is, Kristen. Fortunately or unfortunately. How is your Sunday going, dear? Oh, Dusty, I am sorry you're tired. YouTube is a huge amount of work. You're another level of tired. Is your new schedule just giving you fits, Dusty? I am really worried about my new schedule this week. For the next 4 weeks, I've got treatments that take at least 2 hours plus travel time on Mondays and Fridays. Plus I've got classes at 9:00 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then I've got to work on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Yeah. I tutor Monday mornings. Why would I put out the Restream link, Justin? Because I don't do panels. I don't do panels. We're not doing a panel. No panels. No, you did. I did say it. Now we're at Second Minnesota goodbye. Now we're at Second Minnesota goodbye. For all of you that don't know, why is the camera being so weird? Come on. I'm the same color all the way of my shirt. This side of the shirt is the same color as the other side of the shirt. Do you guys see this? This is so funny. You're running around town. I have to fill out. I do. It's insane, brain fog. It's insane, my schedule this quarter. I am really worried. I tutor Monday mornings. I've got treatment Tuesday afternoons. Tuesday mornings, I have class. I go directly from class to work, and I work until 5. Wednesdays, I don't work until 11, but I work from 11 to 5, and then I've got my live, and then Thursdays, I've got class in the morning, and then I've got old Tifa in the evening, and then Fridays I've got treatments. Today is the last day of spring break. I hope it's the last day of spring break for you. Yeah, it looks lighter on one side. I'm all the same color all the way across. I don't know why it's making me lighter on one side. Maybe it's the shadow. I don't know. I don't know why it's making me lighter on one side. It's very weird. I know, Dusty, that spring break has just been killing you. In a couple of weeks, I'll be on top of it. Yeah, it does feel all hectic, Kristen. I am not looking forward to it after a full quarter of not having class to go to. Maybe that's what it'll be like once I'm graduated and don't have class to go to anymore. I've gotten really accustomed to not having class to go to. I like it a lot. I'm not pleased about 9 a.m. classes. Not pleased about that at all. But it'll be fine. I'll figure it out. My lift still isn't working. I've already said all of this, but it's Second Minnesota goodbye. So we've got a whole new group of people. My lift still isn't working, and we don't know if it's fixable or if I'll have to get a whole new lift. If I have to get a whole new lift, it's likely I won't get a lift. I'll just go without because my chair does break down and a lift is going to be expensive. My son, my eldest son, bless his heart. I look like a hottie tonight. Thank you, brain fog. I was telling everybody we had movie night, we had movie afternoon. We had movie afternoon with the kids. And so we were watching Moana 2. I wondered for a minute, I was like, a bottle? No, she's got to mean a hottie. Thank you for that. I put my makeup on in the dark while we were watching the movie. I think I win. I think I win. I think I did really well. You have a big concert next on concert night, Chicago. I won't be able to be there. That is, I have a birthday I have to be at that night. Unless we do it a different night. What day is the 11th on this year? I haven't even looked that far in the calendar. It's a Friday. Nice. Of course, that's why it's concert night. I should have known that. She's a total bottle. Looking like a bottle sounds like 80s slang. She's a total bottle. Channeled the teenager with that. Yeah. Everybody seems to really like the hair down. I will do it more often if you guys like it so much. It does annoy me a little bit. As soon as we're done, it's going up in a ponytail. You do your best work in the dark? Ah, fuzz. I do pretty well in the dark, too. I do pretty well in the dark, too. So, the end of spring break. Dusty survives spring break airplanes in Florida. I know that's not easy. America's Next Top Bottle. There you go. First thing you noticed was my hair. We were a half an hour in before anybody said a word about it, brain fog. It was pretty funny. You should have been here. It took a full half an hour before anybody said anything. America's Next Top Bottle. I love it. I love it. You guys should see this vodka child number 3 brought home. It is this vodka in this beautiful, beautifully labeled bottle. The label is exquisite. And the vodka is this shade of cornflower periwinkle blue. It's beautiful. Tyra. Indeed, Tyra. 1980s had a name, it would be Tyra. No, maybe Tyra was later than the 80s, wasn't she? Who were the top models in the 80s? Now I've got a question. Linda Evangelista, Iman, Christy Brinkley, Cindy Crawford, Paulina, there we go. Those are some of the, yes, it's blue vodka. I'll take a picture and show it to you. Maybe I can, Christy Brinkley, exactly. Maybe I can get her to bring it to me. Hold on. We will see. Sue Simmons, Janice Dickinson, yes. Gia, yes. Iman was one of my favorites. And I was also really partial to Paulina Porizkova. Also says Kim Alexis, Tatiana Petitz, Brooke Shields, Janice Dickinson, yes, Cricket. First top supermodel, Janice Dickinson. We'll see if I get a text back from child number 3 about showing off their vodka. Hold on. I can hear them. They're busy talking. The children are. Yes, mean. You may have snuck our local news anchor in there. Really? Jan, sleep well, dear. Sleep well. Thank you for stopping by. It's always important to go to bed when your puppy says so. Your local news anchor was a top model. They're too busy to come show it to us. We will arrange it for another night, or I will take a picture and post it. Iman is gorgeous. Brooke Shields is also beautiful. Iman is there are no words. Iman is yeah, he's in charge of it. Exactly. Exactly. You go sleep well. You wanted to be Linda Evangelista when you grow up? That's so funny, brain fog. I love it. She was just a top news anchor rather than next top model. Boy, that was long ago. Linda Evangelista, Brooke Shields. Nothing gets between me and my Calvins. I can't believe they had a 12-year-old girl saying that. They had a 12-year-old girl saying that. Maybe 15. Nothing gets between me and my Calvins. Ooh. Oh my goodness. That Brooke Shields is so well rounded and balanced is yeah. Even though she's not technically a model, Chloe Sevigny takes a good picture. Yes, she does. Yes, she is a foot too short. I'm too short, and I feel like I'm taller than all the women I know. Not a foot, but boy, a lot. So we've been watching this, I think, Amazon series called Reacher. And it is a series continuation of the movies. And the man who is the main character in this show is like 6'5", 6'6", huge guy. No, you could never be jealous of Iman marrying Bowie. It was, I mean, Iman and Bowie were perfect. Too sexy for this cult? Chloe Sevigny is French Canadian. Is she your cousin, Cricket? She must be. She must be your cousin. I need a picture. She does take a good picture. You always associate her with 90s New York. She looks like 90s New York, Adam. She looks like 90s New York. I can see that association. Sex in the City. Cricket. Or Adam. Sex, I'm just thinking. Sex in the City. 5'9" college volleyball player still felt too short. Really, Kristen? You finished the Netflix series called The Residence. What was it about, Fuzzy? Reacher was not bad. I mean, it was a thriller. It's a spy movie, not spy movie, but mystery movie thriller. Wasn't she in Kids, the most depressing movie? I don't know that movie. I just refer to her ancestry. I'm not sure where she grew up. She's such an amazing actor. I always thought Brooke Shields was 5'9", but Google is saying 5'10". I don't know. I don't know that we quibble over an inch. So anyhow, this guy is like 6'4", 6'5". He's huge. He towers over everybody else. And so, of course, this season in the show, there is a bad guy who has to be 7'7". This guy makes the 6'5" guy look small. Don't watch it? Okay, I won't watch it. The Residence, very clever and well acted whodunit set in the White House. Nice, Fuzzy. And it's Netflix. Basketball Diaries. It's a movie you're forgetting to recommend. Okay, I'm not sure. The Basketball Diaries is a movie. Tell me, Kristen. The Residence. I will write it down, Fuzzy. If I can get a pen that works. Okay, now I've got a note. Shonda Rhimes. Nice. Well, that's good. I always need a recommendation. I will say again, if you have not watched Fallout on Amazon, I think it's Fallout. Yep, it's just called Fallout on Amazon. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. Gia is a movie, and then Gia just reminded me that Basketball Diaries is another I needed to recommend. 2 people been asking you. Gia is a movie. Okay. That pen doesn't work. I need to use this one. You saw a commercial for The Residence. It looks good. Okay, Adam, that sounds I will take a look. Angelina Jolie looked like Gia. Yeah. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. I don't know that one. Fuzzy. She played Gia in Gia. In the movie, Jolie looked like her. Got it. Oh, now I'm getting Angelina Jolie played Gia in the movie and looked like her. Got it. Did a good job looking like her. I will watch Gia. That sounds excellent. I like political thrillers. I like mysteries. You never even seen the real Gia? Well, let's fix that. Those aren't very good pictures. Here's some good photos. Can you see those? Beautiful. Just beautiful. Why is it doing that? There you go. That's a better view. Beautiful girl. Hey, Bill. Welcome. Try to avoid her ancestry. Y'all are hilarious. If you've not seen the parallax view, parallax view. Parallax view. Any other movie recommendations? I went to see Snow White on Wednesday. Snow White was underwhelming. Moana 2 was not bad. It was a sequel. The parallax view. All these little recommendations I write down, guys. I gotta go through them and watch them. I've got books piling up. Books piling up. We were supposed to talk today. Hot Fuzz, Life of Brian, Good Burger. Hot Fuzz is good. Life of Brian is excellent. I've never heard of Good Burger, Bill. Good Burger. What's that about? Good Burger. Who recommended The Residence? Was that Fuzzy? Good Burger. Okay. I will watch Good Burger. I will find it and watch it. In the time I don't have this next week. Oh my goodness, you guys. My tummy is doing flip flops just thinking about my schedule tomorrow. It's about Keenan and Keel, and they are in Keenan and Kel, and they are friends and work at a Noble Burger restaurant that they must save from their evil corporate competitor, Condo Burger. Excellent, Bill. Thank you, Fuzzy. I just like to write down who gave me the recommendation along with the recommendation. That way, not only do I correlate to who the recommendation is from, but I remember to come back to that person and say, was actually a joke suggestion, but you think I would enjoy the movie? Bill, it got Brain Fog's endorsement. Laws of Gravity, most 90s movie ever made. Okay. You guys seen the Easy A? Laws of Gravity. Long Live Eric's Bar and Grill. Remember that TV show on Nickelodeon? Never saw the movie? The Breakfast Club? Mondo Burger. Three O'Clock High is the most high school movie ever made. I think you love 3 O'Clock High, though, don't you, Fuzzy? You and boyfriend used to quote it at club. That's funny, brain fog. It was not, it was not, Tracy, it was not excellent. It was disappointing. I did not. Sorry to bother. Socialist dark comedy film about a near end time dystopia. Lovely. Dystopian films are just so much. Sorry to bother. Fuzzy speaks the truth about 3 O'Clock High. Fuzzy loves 3 O'Clock High. I like concerning violence is more your speed, Kristen. Concerning violence. Well, what movies do I like? Dazed and Confused, it was good. I love The Princess Bride. I like funny, heartwarming movies that are not too saccharine. One of my favorites, I can't remember the name of right now. It'll come to me. All the President's Men is always good. Encino Man is always good. Your suggestions are perfect for your movie watching buddies. Concerning violence, it's for like something I would say people need to view. Okay. Green Mile. Yes. That's another good one. There are so many good movies. Anything with Pauly Shore. Indeed. Indeed. Anything with Pauly Shore. Paul Lyle. You guys remember Paul Lyle in all of the Saturday morning cartoon stuff? The live action, uh, Shields and Croft. Paul Lyle was always in that Fields and Croft, Shields and Croft. Concerning violence is more like political education. That's up my that's up my alley, Kristen. Little Miss Sunshine. Oh my goodness, y'all. We missed the third Minnesota goodbye up and completely. And you know what I think happened? Bill, I think you were third Minnesota goodbye, weren't you? Guys, was Bill third Minnesota goodbye and we didn't even notice? Crazy Stupid Love. Crazy Stupid Love. You guys, if you haven't seen Crazy Stupid Love, you need to watch it. Shields and Yarnell. You didn't like Easy A? Freeway, it's a dark comedy. Okay. My notepad is getting full. Yes, Bill, you won. I'm pretty sure you won third Minnesota goodbye. Check it out. Debs is the best high school spy movie ever made. You like your comedies dark like your men? It is nice, isn't it, Bill? Cricket outdoes himself every week. Speed, pump up the volume, secretary. I'm running out of space. Literally. Fuzzy is itching to be called Shirley. The bridge to total meows. Speed, pump up the volume. Secretary. Have you guys seen Crazy Stupid Love? Has anybody seen that one? She don't want no chicken. She doesn't want no roast. She just wants her double dose beef, bologna. Metropolitan. Adam, I haven't seen Metropolitan, and I know I need to. I don't have time to watch all these movies right now, you guys. You heard about my schedule over the next. You need to go watch it, Fraudy. It is so funny and so good. It's really good. Citizen Ruth has a Sciento as a lesbian and Laura Dern. Battlefield Earth! Yes, let's go! Let's go. Bilf, will you make sure and email me? So I can send you this file? Or The Terminal with Tom Hanks is good? Yes, it is, Eric. Make sure and send me an email, me or Cricket an email, Bilf, so we can get you that Jumpin' Jack Flash. That's a great one. What's the convent one that Whoopi Goldberg was in? Sister Act. I liked Sister Act. But I like. You wrote Reese made movie suggestions, Kristen? Kristen, you should email me those suggestions. Jumpin' Jack Flash is great. I love Sister Act, but I love musicals. Oklahoma, Auntie Mame, Sound of Music. My Fair Lady. You can quote that movie all day. You just had the sweetest older couple. They're off to different states to watch baseball games. Oh, that's so nice, Lori. The first real computer chat movie? Really, Adam? Hudson Hawk. I love Hudson Hawk. I love Hudson Hawk. Hudson Hawk is an excellent movie. So much fun. Okay, guys. Any other movie suggestions? Hairspray original version, still hilarious and relevant. Abso-positively, Cricket. Abso-positively. KGB on the Fudge. Oh, that went right over my head. And I'm concerned because it has to do with the fudge. Herbie the Love Bug movies. Yes, Eric. They are a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. You guys are great with the movie suggestions. I love Hairspray. Auntie Mame is really one of my favorites. And of course, Grease. Love Grease. I wanted Rizzo is my favorite. No shade on the Travolta version, which is good. Yes, it is a good version, but the original, I prefer the Rosalind Russell Mame to the Lucille Ball Mame. Even though Lucille Ball does an excellent job, I really prefer the Rosalind Russell, even though it's in black and white. You enjoy the PSA anti-mame about safety goggles? Hilarious, Adam. That would explain everything. It's a joke how you and the promoter are the only people we know that like Hudson Hawk. Meatballs. Yes, Adam. Tori is live, but don't call it a room raid, please, if you choose to travel over there. Yes. It is about time for us to go. I will see you guys. Chitty chitty bang bang. Hi, Fab Daddy. How are you? You get 4th Minnesota Goodbye Award. We don't really have that, but you get 4th Minnesota Goodbye Award, Fab Daddy. It is nice to see you. I Like It Like That is on YouTube. Okay, Fraudy. So if you have not seen my movie recommendations, Hudson Hawk and Crazy Stupid Love. Tori will be live in 30 minutes. She's not live now. Don't call it a comeback. Did I call something a comeback? I don't think those words came out of my mouth. Tori is live in 30 minutes. Xanadu. I've never seen Xanadu Brain Fog. Maybe we can watch it when you come to Portland. We can watch it together. Let's plan on that. Let's plan on that. I'm not going to stay live until 8:30, guys. But please go see Tori at 8:30. Just don't call it a room raid. Is anybody else live right now? Nobody that I see is live right now. Rear Window is excellent. Clue, I know you love Clue, Adam. I know you love Clue. Rear Window is excellent. Pecker. You're the only person you know who likes Xanadu? It's totally an early 80s movie. It's such an 80s movie. F for Fake. Is that actual movie, Adam? I think that sounds real. Okay, guys. I will be live Wednesday night for Wheel of Wednesday. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. If we play a game, I don't think we'll play for fudge. I will figure out something fun. And then Thursday, I will be live with Brain Fog, and we will be discussing the week's political happenings. St. Vincent with Bill Murray, I haven't. Shall we dance? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is an excellent one. The remake of Psycho, Anne Hesh is excellent. Another Anne Hesh, The Week in Orange Balloon World, exactly. Another Anne Hesh movie I like is 6 Days, 7 Nights with Harrison Ford. It's a long fun. Bound will be your favorite movie? Thank you, Cricket. You know me, guys. The Minnesota goodbyes. I will just go on and on and on unless somebody calls my. You're an honorary lesbian, Adam? That is excellent. Unless somebody calls me on the carpet. Well, gay guys saw Bound too. Okay, I'll put it on the list, you guys. Hugs to everyone. Thank you for stopping by. I didn't know she was doing news stuff, Kristen. We're on Thursday nights talking about the news stuff. We'll be on every Thursday night. Um, you can find the link on Old Tifa. I will see you guys later. Bye.